the task of building a doghouse in 8 hours. After measuring our guest, they went right to work. With only 8 hours to design and construct, there's no time to waste. The first step for the blue team was to make the base frame. After Michael found the pressure-treated 2x4s, he and Scott went right to work by ripping them in half on the table saw, creating lengths of 2x2s. After nailing them together, they covered it with a 54 by 54-inch piece of base decking.
Here I am cutting out a piece of fabric that's not cutting out. That's the same size as the inside of Molly's house, so we can have a really nice, comfortable, warm bed for her. We've got some stuffing over there. Have a 2-color bed, 1-color copper, and of course purple. Every dog needs a, princess pad.
As Kristen continues work on Molly's bed, Mark and Matthew work on the support structure.
We got 3/4-inch birch ply that we're making circles for the top and the bottom of the doghouse. So right now we just found the center marks, and Matt's using that chain to kind of make a circle, and we're going to cut it out with a jigsaw here in just a minute. You need a hand? You got it?
I got it.
Okay, I'm going to start cutting this.
Once the circles and curves are drawn, they cut out the kidney-shaped base with the jigsaw. Do you know you could turn your entire house into a doghouse by just installing a pet door? It's not hard to do. Let me give you the basic tips. In the box, you'll find a template. Get the template, put it in a convenient location, and just simply trace around the square. Once you have your door marked, get your reciprocating saw or a handsaw and cut out the square. Now get your frame and get some silicone sealer and put it all around the edges. Don't worry if the cut's off a little bit. You have a 1/2-inch tolerance on each side, so it's going to come out looking like a pro did it. When you get your frame installed, my last tip is to make sure you use the right length nuts and bolts. See that? That's a professional job. Don't use drywall screws. This point can injure the animal, and it won't hold the door. Stick to these tips, and you'll get more from your door.
So we got the floor made. We got the joists made out of pressure-treated wood, so it'll be nice and strong. And then OSB for the floors. This is actually the bottom. So what I'm doing right now is I'm insulating the bottom. We're just going to cut this to fit inside between the joists and provide the dog some insulation.
An insulated floor is a great winter addition to any doghouse. After a few quick measurements, Michael cuts the foam insulation with a mat knife and secures it to the deck with construction adhesive.
So this is the base of the doghouse. We're going to mount it to the other base that's the kidney shape, and then this is going to be the top of the doghouse. It's going to sit up here, and we're going to throw some studs in here real quick to kind of frame it out. So this will be open, so when we take the roof off, you can reach in and get to the dog or clean the doghouse out if you need to.
I'm using just a basic straight stitch here to finish up Molly's bed, and then I'm going to sew her name on it and leave a little space for some stuffing so we can make it all nice and soft for her. And then we will start working on the doghouse again.
I'm measuring for top and bottom plates for the walls. Basically, plates go on either side, and then we put studs in between, and then we'll staple some plywood to the outside for the walls, and then we'll insulate it all up and hopefully start actually building the doghouse soon.
Good idea. Time is going by fast, so the blue team better get things moving. Let's check the progress on the red side. Matthew.
Hey.
Molly's waiting outside. She's a little chilly. How does it look to get her house done within the 8 hours?
I think we're going to pull it off.
Yeah?
I do, yep.
And what are you going to do with the blocks?
Well, the blocks, we're going to put 3 blocks high here.
Okay.
And it'll allow light into the area.
Now, with the blocks, Matt, I can see that you'll lock them in place going up. It won't be any problem because it's a flat surface. But what about when you tilt the blocks to make that round edge? How are you going to lock them in place?
Well, see, I'm going to rip these edges on these 2 2x4s
okay.
so it'll fit parallel with the side of these.
So you're going to figure out the angle that the blocks will be on.
Yes.
Instead of using the spacers, you'll use pieces of wood?
Yes, well, we're going to use the spacers too, but this
okay.
will be on the right angle so everything will line up.
All right.
Mike and I are putting together the sides of the doghouse. We went ahead and cut all of our studs that go in between here. I'm putting some marks for 16. We're putting them on 16-inch centers. So Mike's just going to lay them out, put nails through the side. Then we're going to put our plywood on the sides, and we'll overlap it a little bit, so that way when we set it down on the floor of the doghouse, we have something to nail to. It'll be like a 2-inch overhang.
We're putting casters on the base, mainly so we can kind of roll it around, work on it ourselves, but we put some treated wood here, so if it does roll outside, maybe the casters will stay. It could go out in the yard, or you could roll the whole doghouse up onto your front porch or into the garage, wherever Molly would like to hang out. Maybe it'll just be the mobile Molly home.
A rolling doghouse? Wow, you never quite know what our teams will design here on Warehouse Warriors.
We got the front of the doghouse here, okay? And this is going to be the door for Molly. We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna leave that off. We're not gonna put the dog door in.
So no dog door?
No dog door. We just wanted it to be open so she could lay with her head out.
Well, that makes sense. It'll give good ventilation in the warmer climates. Yeah.
And that's it. Molly's bed is finished. Scissors.
How's it going up here?
It's going really good. Whoa!
Look, now I finally knew who Molly was.
Molly's
that's the dog.
Molly is our princess.
We having a button?
A button?
Kidding.
I'm like, what?
A what?
Shut up! Don't you have something you need to get me?
A what? Yeah, she's been commanding me all day. Jay?
So nice to have somebody fetching.
I'm your little Feist.
This could say Jay.
Yes, dear.
It seems the tables have turned when it comes to putting people to work. As Kristen has Jay fetch more items for the doghouse, both our teams continue assembling the base framing and structural elements. Coming up next on Warehouse Warriors, fun and games combined with creativity and construction. Don't go away.
No, because that one's got more of an angle on it.
Welcome to another DIY kit. Everything you need to complete a do-it-yourself project. For detailed lists, instructions, and more, go to DIYnet.com and click on DIY Kits. Today's kit will show you how to properly wash your car's exterior and is brought to you exclusively by Troy-Bilt pressure washers powered by Briggs & Stratton. To get started, you'll need a pressure washer, safety glasses, detergent, glass cleaner, tar and bug remover, chrome polish, rubbing compound, a paste wax, and towels. Before beginning, make sure you have the right detergent for the job. If you're using a concentrate, you'll need to mix it first. Always use the low pressure nozzle when applying chemicals. Place the siphon hose in the solution and wash the car in sections, beginning at the bottom and working up. Leave the soap on for 2 or 3 minutes to loosen dirt and grime. Now switch to the high pressure mode for rinsing. To avoid damage, adjust your angle and distance to control the water pressure. Rinse from the top down, making sure to reach areas where soap can hide. Use tar and bug remover where insects and road tar have accumulated. For light scratches, try a small amount of rubbing compound. Now give your car a second washing to remove any remaining dirt and chemicals. Remember to apply the detergent in a low pressure mode, then change to high pressure for rinsing or cleaning. When you're finished, dry with clean, soft towels. Apply a thin layer of paste wax in a circular pattern. Let dry and buff with a soft cloth. Do the same with chrome polish on bumpers and other chrome surfaces. Finally, use a glass cleaner on windows and mirrors. Pressure washers can be used on any vehicle, from boats to campers. A clean vehicle will increase fuel efficiency and maintain resale value. Log on to DIYnet.com for complete instructions. You'll also find how you can buy everything you need to complete this project, along with many other creative DIY kits. Today's kit is brought to you by Troy-Bilt pressure washers, powered by Briggs & Stratton.
I take a lot of pride in my home. It's my castle.
Troy-Bilt pressure washers, powered by high-performance Briggs & Stratton engines, make cleaning up fast and easy. Tackle a variety of cleanup jobs around the house with results you never imagined.
Well, you know, most people don't look forward to cleaning up, but it actually feels good to get so much done. Don't tell my wife I said that.
Troy-Bilt pressure washers, powered by Briggs & Stratton engines, are available at Lowe's.
On today's Warehouse Warriors, our teams from the Rocky Mountain State were given 8 hours in a warehouse of materials to build a fun and functional doghouse. Let's see how they're progressing.
On the front of our doghouse, we're talking about making a, you know, false front, give it a little bit of decoration. It's a Swiss chalet theme. So this will go over, well, this is the fascia board in the front and the back. We'll take this, sand it up, and paint it, and kind of gives that little Swiss touch.
This is Molly's house. We just got it framed up. We're going to start doing the siding, put it on here, and this is the rolling deck. This is actually going to be her little front porch area she can hang out on. And we've got it framed up so we can attach all the siding to these 2x4s here. And we put the glass block window in. We'll probably mount the door maybe before we do the siding on it.
The red team is moving right along, but over on the blue side, destruction has taken the place of construction.
We made a slight error in measurements, so we're taking the wall apart to make it a little bit shorter. And, these things happen. Tactical error.
Right now we're trying to figure out the rafters for the house. We used the Simpson strong tie. It's called a gazebo connector, and so it makes a 6-sided rafter connection here. So we're kind of making sort of a silo-shaped roof for the round doghouse right now.
The blue side is still having lots of fun constructing their doghouse. After Matt cut out the door and Michael finished up the framing, it's time to attach the walls to the base, creating the main structure of their Swiss chalet doghouse. As construction continues, I've stopped to help Kristen with her railing. After cutting a length of copper pipe with the pipe cutter, Kristen adds a few curves with the pipe bender. Before she can solder the joint, the connections are cleaned with an emery cloth and coated with flux. By the way, do you know what the flux does?
I vaguely do, but why don't you tell me?
Okay, what the flux is, it's just a chemical agent that draws the solder into the joint. And that's simply how it works. If you don't have flux, the solder's just going to fall off that joint.
Okay.
And it's always a good idea to get the inside of the fittings as well.
All right.
Now, thankfully, Kristen, this is a railing, not a water line, so we don't have to be as technical. Let me slide that in there for you.
No leaks in my railing
No
here.
leaks in the railing. Now we're ready to solder. We will need a torch. Put your safety glasses on.
Okay.
Here's a pair. Oh, you got that pair there.
All right.
I'll grab this one. Because solder could fly, and this is hot stuff when you're melted in lead. This right here, I believe, is lead-free solder. If you're doing water lines at home, you always want to use lead-free solder. On pipe like this, where you're not really going to be drinking any water, or there's not going to be any water in it, you can get away with solder with a little bit of lead in it. But I always recommend the lead-free. We'll heat that up. There's a little trick that I look for, Kristen. This pipe will turn a little color. See it just starting to change up here?
Yep.
And hold the tip, the blue flame tip, right on the edge. If you go like that, that's bad.
Yep.
If too far away, it won't go. Now, according to my calculations, I just saw it turn. Give it a little touch. Look at that. Now, all you need is a little bit. It soaks right in. Before it cools down, just get a rag. Kristen, great job. Anytime you want a job as a plumber, let me know and I'll set you up.
Well, thank you. I'm pretty happy setting tile, but I'll keep that in mind.
Well, if you want more information about plumbing or setting tile, please check the website out at DIYnet.com. The blue team has added 2x4 braces between the inner walls. These pieces will serve as the support structure for the pitched roof and doggy sun deck. Meanwhile, Scott continues work on the decorative trim by using a router to round the edges of the Swiss chalet gables.
Right now we're doing the roof on the doghouse. We cut these rafters. It's kind of a hexagonal shaped roof with using this Simpson strong tie. That's that gazebo tie we were using earlier. And then we cut these triangles of plywood and we're going to put them right on top here and seal in the roof of the doghouse.
Now that the red team has a plan, it's time to raise the roof. Mark cuts out the triangles while Matthew nails them to the frame. After all the pieces are assembled, a layer of roofing paper is stapled on, adding a protective layer between the plywood and the shingles. Molly, come on.
No.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Molly.
We're here for our interim inspection. Molly's the inspector, and she's going to sniff out any problems.
She's already ready to take a nap.
Do you know what an interim inspection is?
No.
That means 4 hours have passed. You got 4 hours to go. It's halftime.
Hey, Ed,
Yeah.
does Molly maybe take bribes?
Does Molly take bribes?
Inspector?
God. Oh, I don't
you
no,
know.
she's going to take a bribe there.
Oh, look at that.
Guys, I think you passed the inspection.
Remember, Molly, that bone is in this house.
This beats a 20, doesn't it?
We love the
Come
dog.
on, Molly.
Is this
Come on, Molly.
Yeah,
hey,
it's
red
just cut
team.
long, so I didn't know what I was going to
Red team.
Oh,
Hey, Molly.
Molly's here.
Molly needs a
Nice
walk
time.
outside every 4 hours. And that's why I'm taking her outside. You know why?
Why is that?
4 hours have passed. It's halftime. 4 hours to go.
Oh.
Come on, Molly.
no.
Say
Bye,
goodbye.
Molly.
Bye, Molly.
This house is almost done.
Half the time is gone, and it looks as if only half of each team's doghouse is completed. Coming up next on Warehouse Warriors, both teams scramble to finish their doghouses as our day comes to an end. Molly is anxiously awaiting the inspection of her new home. Don't go away.
If you need to make a home repair,
If you're ready to upgrade a room,
or if you just want expert advice,
Talk to DIY on the Do-It-Yourself Network. Home improvement projects have never been easier with experts Brad Staggs and Linda Lyday ready to lend a hand.
give us a call or send us an email.
and we'll tell you how to do it right.
Next time you're in a jam, talk to DIY. Tonight at 2 Eastern, 11 Pacific on DIY. Online at DIYnet.com.
Loctite Power Grab grabs instantly with 9 times higher initial hold than the leading brand. Without bracing and without hammering. Loctite Power Grab. Project solved.
Lowe's celebrates the 4th of July with all American values. Get Charbroil's biggest Big Easy Grill for only $2.49. Buy any Charbroil gas grill and take home this grilling guide CD with 175 recipes free, only at Lowe's. Get your summer project started at Lowe's with this special credit offer. Pay nothing for 12 months. That's 0 payments and 0 interest for a whole year when you use your Lowe's card on all purchases store-wide of $2.99 or more. Now that's improving home improvement.
What do you see when you look at people? What do they see when they look at you? At AmeriQuest Mortgage, we see more than an easy label and a credit score. We see homeowners with hopes, families with commitment and endurance, people with unassailable optimism and the courage to keep dreaming. At AmeriQuest, we see you. And for over 20 years, we've been giving refinancing loans to homeowners just like you to improve your homes, pay off your credit cards, and lift your spirits. AmeriQuest also gives you a personal loan advisor to work with you every step of the way. You've achieved so much. What's next?
To find out, call 1-800-369-8246 or go to AmeriQuest.com now.
Call AmeriQuest, the company that knows you are more.
Got a do-it-yourself question? Ask DIY, your link to the experts. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on DIY.
Today on Warehouse Warriors, teams from Colorado are building a doghouse for our special guest, Molly. Let's see how they're doing.
What I'm doing here, when you get copper from the store, it has a coating on it that will keep it from turning. I mean, you want copper to look pretty as long as possible. But the red team today wanted to have it acquire what's called a patina, which copper will get after it sits in the elements for a while. Basically, the way we're accomplishing that is just taking this torch, burning off that coating that it has at the factory, and then it almost turns right in front of your eyes. It just gets an old, aged copper look.
Over on the blue side, work continues on the roof. After Michael nails a 55 by 44-inch piece of sheathing to the roof supports, he covers it with a layer of roofing paper. Everything's on track, but there's still a little debate on the final roof covering. Wow, Scott, your teammates are real busy on that roof.
Yeah.
And the type of roof, the only way I could describe it is unique. What do you think of the roof?
It's a little too low of pitch on it. I think we'll need to come up with some asphalt shingles or composition shingles and put on it, and also put a drainage pattern in the back of the doghouse. You know, originally we looked at putting another deck on top of it, and I think that we still have time. I'm going to see if we can get something worked out so we can take care of it. Yeah,
okay.
the deck above it will help shed a lot of water, and you don't have to worry about the slope of the roof nearly as much.
So you want to keep them on track to the original plans?
Exactly.
Well, I'll let you get back to work. Okay. With time ticking away, it's time to make some decisions. Scott once again rallies the troops.
And we'll just make a little deck like with...
Yeah, I mean, literally, we could put this deck together over here.
Right.
And then that way, I'd rather do it over there or somewhere, and then the painting can start happening, the shingles can happen, and then all four of us grab that sucker and bring it over here. The part we're missing is the ramp, which we'd have to build up.
All right, they seem to finally have things in order. A small deck will be created independent of the main doghouse and then placed on top, creating the doggy sun deck.
Right there.
Roofing is also the hot topic on the red side. Kristen is adding cedar shake shingles to their doghouse. After marking the cut lines for the pitched roof, she hands them over to Jay for some quick cuts on the bandsaw. Nothing makes a doghouse look prettier than a cedar roof. Now, installing a cedar roof on a house is a lot more involved process, so I'm just going to give you the bare-bone basics on putting a cedar roof on a doghouse. Start off with your plywood on top, then you'll have to add some of this roofing felt or roofing paper. That'll help waterproof it. Then you get a couple of bundles of cedar shakes or cedar shingles. Line them up on the first row, of course, underneath. Once you have the first row on, here's Ed's tip. Get a straight edge board, just tack it up gently in place, and this gives you a platform to put your second course on. Let me show you how it works. Get your second course, and you can see we'll line up a cedar shake right here, but we have trouble already. The edge of this shingle actually overlaps on a seam. That'll cause a leak, so we have to move it down, so we do what's called staggering the joints. To do that, we'll use a smaller one. And do you see what just happened here? Our joints now are not overlapping. It'll be a dry roof. Just finish the second course all the way over. When everything fits in place, you can nail it down. Now, to work with these shingles, you do need a special hammer. Let me show you. This hammer is made just for cedar roofs. It has an axe head at the end that splits it down, and it has a blunt head so you won't break your shingles. Let me show you how it works. If you have to cut a shingle, just go to the fat end, watch your fingers, and wear eye protection, and give it a hit. And that'll trim it down, and you could custom fit it so it'll go in any tight spot. Use these tips, and you'll have a beautiful looking doghouse. The blue team has decided to go with standard asphalt shingles. It's good for waterproofing, but I'm wondering if their roof has enough pitch. Do you have enough pitch?
Pitch, yeah, we were borderline with modern shingle technology. Yeah. It doesn't really, this is just about as flat as you can be.
So you're pushing these to the limit.
We're pushing the envelope, yeah.
Well, this will be waterproof. You'll put the roof down, and what they have on the back here, there's strips. This is actually tar. So when the hot sun beats up against it, it'll heat up, melt the tar, and glue it down.
And the tar and the felt paper does the same thing.
Yep. So, I think you got everything covered, except the roof, and you better hurry up because the clock is ticking.
Yeah, we are running out of time.
So this is one of the pieces of copper siding, and this is a cutout for the actual door that Molly would go in. And we have about one more piece to go.
Matt and Mark, your work reflects upon your personalities. Very unique. Copper on the sides?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's kind of changed the whole look now. Instead of a silo now with the cedar shakes up here and the copper, this is looking more like a lighthouse now.
Yeah.
Well, silo, lighthouse, either way, it's looking good. Back over on the blue side, the rooftop sun deck is taking shape. Scott quickly assembles a frame and double checks to make sure it'll fit the roof. The only thing left is to cut the composite decking planks and to fit them to the deck frame. While Scott finishes it up, Matt puts the decorative trim on and Eric adds the ramp to the second level. Wow, Matt, a pet door. That's a great detail, and you also fixed the detail with the copper up top.
Yes, and I'd also like to finish putting on the redwood fascia here.
So you want to get redwood on top of all these details?
Yes, definitely.
Well, you know, I know you're dog-tired, but you only have 1 hour to go, so you better get moving fast.
All right.
Okay. With only an hour left to complete their projects, it's time to turn up the speed and get these canine creations in shape for the judges. The rush is come and gone as both teams add their final touches. Coming up next, the judges are right around the corner as Molly anxiously awaits her new home.
Lowe's celebrates the 4th of July with all American values. Save $5 on every gallon of American Tradition paint. Spend $99 on Werner ladders and get a $30 gift card free with mail-in rebate. Only at Lowe's. Get your summer project started at Lowe's with this special credit offer. Pay nothing for 12 months. That's 0 payments and 0 interest for a whole year when you use your Lowe's card on all purchases store-wide of $2.99 or more. Now that's improving home improvement.
Hello? What? They're interested in the house? Well, that's great. Now? No, now is not a good time. Not a good time.
Does your real estate agent care about your schedule? Century 21 Pledge Point number 4. Century 21 agents value and respect your time.
You're where?
Just one of the ways to help reduce the stress of selling real estate. Century 21, real estate for your world.
Cable giving you the same old picture? Maybe it's time for a better view with a DirecTV system from Vision Quest. Because right now you can get 1, 2, 3 rooms free, including standard installation. With DirecTV service, you get over 130 channels, including your locals, with the Total Choice Plus with Local Channels package for $39.99 a month. Act now and get the first 2 months free from DirecTV. Call 1-866-429-FREE now. You can even choose great entertainment packages like HBO, Starz Super Pack, Showtime Unlimited, and Cinemax, or major college and pro sports subscription packages, including NFL Sunday Ticket, only from DirecTV. And DirecTV offers up to 55 pay-per-view choices each day. So get a 3-room DirecTV system free from Vision Quest. Plus, get your first 2 months of the Total Choice Plus with Local Channels package free from DirecTV. These are limited time offers, so what are you waiting for? Call Vision Quest at 1-866-429-FREE.
This Old House, America's first home improvement show, is asking a question.
What project can we help you with?
That's right. Now you can ask This Old House on DIY.
Richard, Tom, Roger, and I are taking time out of our big This Old House project to help you with your smaller one.
So if you've got a question, you'll get the answer
when you ask This Old House.
Part of the Afternoon Talk Block, coming up next on DIY, online at DIYnet.com.
Whether you call it fiscal responsibility,
$500 for paper towels,
artful negotiation,
Bill, this isn't the price that we talked about.
Prices go up.
or simply survival,
I know we need it, but can we afford it now?
saving money is crucial to a small business owner. So we've built the savings and services of Open, the small business network, into the American Express Business Gold Card. Call now to apply. You'll save automatically every time you use your card at Staples, FedEx, Hertz, and a long list of other suppliers. Plus, you can enroll in our rewards program and earn points towards everything from vacation packages to flat-screen TVs. Call now, and we can approve you in under 60 seconds. And we'll waive the annual fee for the first year. The American Express Business Gold Card. Call 1-800-831-5886 and see how quickly your savings and rewards points can add up.
Think you and your building buddies have what it takes to be on Warehouse Warriors? If so, visit our website at DIYnet.com for information and an application. Who knows, you may be our next great do-it-yourselfers. There's only a few moments left for some last-minute touch-ups on both these great dog houses. Time's up, tools down! Time's up! Doggone it, this one's over. Let's see how the blue team made their doghouse. Matt, Michael, Eric, you did it. You made the time limit, and the deck's done.
That's right. It is. I'm pretty psyched about it.
Yeah, it was a fun project, and we were able to use a lot of materials. And actually, the deck, comes off of the house too. If someone wanted to take it off, and if they didn't like it or something.
Well, maybe if it's in a cold climate, you don't want snow gathering up here with a lot of weight, so take it off in the winter.
It's a summertime day.
Yeah, sure. Now, what about up in Colorado? Could they use a house like this, even though it's a Swiss-type theme?
You'd actually have a little trouble with the snow accumulating on the roof, but I guess you could just wipe it off without the deck on top of it.
Summer months, though, no problem?
No, no problem at all.
And also the ramp coming up, you had the non-skid, good use of materials. Is there anything you wanted to put in here that you couldn't?
A little more time.
Little more
Yeah, jacuzzi. We couldn't fit that in.
Jacuzzi.
The interior's got a padded, carpeted floor, so it'd
Okay.
be really comfortable, and it's the floor is actually insulated.
Oh,
so
all
it'd be
right.
nice.
So you did plan for a cold climate. And you planned for a rainy day with this good solid roof. I wish you good luck with the judges.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Now let's see how the red team put their doghouse together. Kristen, Matt, Mark, great job. I almost feel like I'm in a New England village with a lighthouse. Is that the theme you were after?
I like the still theory. Looks like a still, maybe a house.
A still? Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of a
So something
yeah.
you'd find out in the Smoky Mountains, maybe.
Yes, yep,
Not
yep.
the Colorado Rocky Mountains. And how about this custom pillow?
You know, every dog needs a dog bed, and it can go outside on the porch, inside when it gets cold. It can go both.
Yep. And we have the doors put in place, and I counted 3 doors?
3 doors.
3 doors.
Reason?
Well, one for the porch,
One for the
into
porch.
the house.
And an
then-
access door for cleaning.
Oh, okay. So you really have 2 doggy doors and 1 person door to get the cleaning done. This copper work is great. And you used short enough screws, so it really didn't go through the roof. You just went to the top course, and that makes it waterproof. Now, copper all along. I don't usually see too much copper siding, but it did bend to go with the round curves. Was there another material you wanted to use, or that just caught your eye and said, hey, let's copper it out?
We kind of started with the corrugated metal.
Yep,
and then went to the copper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Copper looks
So you copped out of the corrugated metal. Okay. Well, good luck with the judges.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
J. Scott, please open the door! Not on my...
Oh, man.
Is it heated?
I think it's
Still.
Is this a drawer?
Is that
It's a little shiny.
What is it? Wow.
Is it dog
got a little
friendly?
deck.
You got carpet, padding.
Nice.
Insulated,
Very cool. They have a little
They're soldering.
pretty. They're soldering. Cool.
Hey. Wow. I like the copper. Copper's good, but it's kind of bright.
Wow. Modular.
Yep.
Who knew how to do all this?
I don't know. They
Yeah, I
probably
don't-
been it with Yeah.
Blue team, you have to come back to your blue side. Red team, you have to come back to the red side. Because when we come back, we'll meet the judges.
Hi.
Discover to Go is a great way to always have a credit card with you.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Hey, how you doing? Good. How are you?
It's also an easy way to pay for things.
All right. Thanks. Take care. Good day.
Cut the line. Cut the line!
It's not, however, good for sport fishing.
Cut the line! Cut the line!
Discover to Go. Easy to carry, easy to use. Not good for sport fishing. Just 2 more reasons it pays to discover.
Everybody has a project. For Chris Sheldon, it's the 151-foot Lady Liberty. For A.J. Foyt, it's a 750-horsepower V8 engine. For Bob Vila, it's a 180-year-old Federal-style home. And for Joe Eller, it's a birdhouse. Craftsman has the right tool for every project. America's #1 tool brand at America's best tool store. Craftsman at Sears.
Now, you sure I can't help you with the down payment?
Yeah, Dad.
Well, buying a house is a big step.
I know. And I'm ready.
Okay. Just make sure you get a good real estate agent. Makes all the difference.
Really?
Trust me.
Want to find the right realtor for you? At LendingTree.com, you choose from up to 4 local realtors certified by LendingTree and get up to a $2,000 gift card. LendingTree.com.
With more power,
enhanced control, unsurpassed comfort, and superior design. The question isn't why would you get in one? The question is, why would you get out? Sundance Spas. Luxury has clearly been redefined. Buy now during our Royal Treatment Sale and save $1,000.
Jay and Scott, as we've seen today, creativity comes in many different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, and ours was very creative. I mean, they took a lot of different colors, but they also did a lot of great work with carpentry. And there's some things in this doghouse that I haven't seen before, like the different levels with the deck that comes off, or you can put it back on. And I mean, I think a dog will love it because they like to get in out of the weather, plus they can get up, you know, like to lay out in the sun.
Yeah. Jay, what do you like?
Well, the thing I was impressed with my team about is their complete ability to be good carpenters, but at the same time throw out anything that they'd ever seen before and keep trying to take out angles and not have right angles. And it's sort of free form, but beautiful at the same time. The copper's just gorgeous. They did a great job.
You know what I like about today? Usually we have battles, creativity versus traditional. Yeah. Today we have creativity versus creativity. So the judges have a tough choice. Right. Let's meet the judges. Our first judge is Shell Scott, an independent contractor that will be looking over the construction elements of today's dog houses. He's joined by Julie Sudman, an art designer for PetSafe, so she'll be looking at the creative elements. And last but not least, a man who knows how a dog thinks. We're joined by Terrence Mahana, a dog trainer with Atlas Animal Actors. Judges, this morning we told both teams to build us a doghouse. And 8 hours later, you can see they gave us a dog day afternoon. Go over, you'll ask Scott and Jay any question about the dog houses. They'll be glad to answer them. And we'll start off by seeing Jay, please. Remember, our judges are scoring each project individually in 3 categories. The highest score either team can get is 100 points, and it breaks down like this. Design, which is the concept the team had for their project, is worth 20% of the score. Execution, which is how well they executed their design, is worth 30% of the score. And creativity, which is our most important category, is worth half, or 50% of the final score.
Whose idea was the shingles on the roof and the copper?
Well, I think it was pretty much, the whole thing was like a team effort. I mean, the idea was to take out every right angle that they possibly could, you know, and build something that they had never seen before.
Sure.
Make it comfortable for the dog, make it movable. It has casters on the bottom. The idea is with locking casters, you know, for the different seasons, you could move it into the sun or move it into the shade as the dog needed. 3 different doors for ventilation, so it was a group effort.
3 different doors.
Yeah, this is the human door. This is if you ever have to get to your dog, you know, for any reason, puppies or that sort of thing, you can open it up and access the inside. I recommend you look inside. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Very creative, very 21st century.
What's the interior made of?
The interior is, you can see they've got framing members, they've got the glass block, and then just the other side of the copper.
So there's some wood in the inside.
Oh yeah, it's well put together.
I thought their design was really flashy. I thought they managed to use a lot of different materials in a very creative way, and their execution was artistic.
The Red Side just did a really cool job of having a circular doghouse, which I know I've never seen before. So I thought it was really nice, and the use of materials, the copper, just really pops out. I mean, I think someone would notice that before they ever looked at the real house that it was sitting in. So did a really nice job.
The Red Side really caught me off guard because I deal in wood a lot, and when I saw the copper and the plumbing pipes for the railing, I thought that was very unusual, unique, and somebody put a lot of creativity to it. With the materials that were available to them, they did a fine job. So this is Molly's house.
Molly is our friendly basset hound that we actually designed the doghouse for. We measured her height and all that stuff, and she was kind of long, so we went this way. But the doghouse is insulated. We've got insulation, we've got padding, and some carpeting in there. As you see, we've got an access door on the back. It's a little bit bigger, so if you need to actually, you know, get in and, you know, grab some stuff or whatever, you can get in here, but you can
like
also
a clean out.
Yeah, so but you can also close it if you want to, you know, not let the air through there.
Sure, that's a pretty good idea. What are the handles for?
Now this, what we decided to do, because, you know, a lot of times you see dogs who they're on top of their doghouse and all that stuff. You know, they get up there and bark or lay down, whatever, if you have a flat roof. So this is a deck that's actually, it's movable. You can pick it up and take it off there if you want to, but the idea is, so if the dog likes to get up here and, you know, lay in the sun or whatever in the wintertime and kind of...
They do like that.
Yeah, and so they can get up here and hang out and do whatever, you know, lay in the sun.
Is it sturdy enough to hold me, you think?
I don't think the ramp is, but this should be.
Sure.
Was there any thought to putting a latch on this door to keep the pet from coming through? Because I guess the weight of the door, the dog could become trapped.
You know, I don't think we ever got that far.
Okay, yeah.
We're throwing the paint on at the end, but no, it's a very good idea. We did think about, you know, doing something like this, which, you know,
right,
if you wanted to just pull it up, but, you know, this is just temporary. You know, have a hook here, you could pull it up, and then in the summer, you know, really keep a good breeze through there. That we did think about that.
This is a perfect design for a dog. It's going to sit in one spot. It's not going to move. They're creatures of habit. They also love to lay on the top of their doghouse.
I like the Blue team's creativity on the house. I love the fact that they used a two-story version where they could go, the dog can go up the ramp and be outside and lay on top and get some fresh air, but also be sheltered during rain.
The blue side is very creative. I like the deck on top. I do have a couple of dogs. I don't think both of them would fit up there, but it is a nice concept. The colors are neat.
Teams, Molly has a brand new collar to match her brand new home. When I remove this bandana, Molly will either have a red collar or a blue collar, and that's the highest scoring team. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Molly, tell us who the highest scoring team is. And it's red! Oh, congratulations. Red team, and look, there goes Molly. On behalf of Scott and Jay, I'm Ed Del Grande. See you next time. Today's dog houses will be donated to Habitat for Humanity so another family can keep their dog safe and warm.
We'll be able to put together. Mobile Molly. Woo-hoo! Like this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
They win.